Hey everyone, welcome to Thrive Daily Health, your trusted place for simple wellness tips. I want to share something real with you today. 5 years ago, I was burnt out, exhausted, and frankly, a mess. I was running on coffee and stress, ignoring my body's signals and wondering why nothing I tried ever stuck. Today, I'm going to walk you through the exact journey that changed everything, the holistic wellness approach that saved my life. My breaking point. I used to be that person who tried everything. I'd do a juice cleanse for 2 weeks, then give up. I'd hit the gym hard for a month, then disappear for 3. I'd read about the latest diet and think, this is it. This will fix me. But nothing stuck, and I felt worse every time I failed. The real problem? I was treating my body like a machine that needed fixing instead of a whole system that needed care. I was ignoring my mind completely, stressed out of my mind about work. I was sacrificing sleep for productivity. I was eating whatever was convenient. I wasn't connecting with anything meaningful. Then one day, I literally couldn't get out of bed. My body was screaming at me. And that's when it clicked. I'd been breaking myself into pieces when I needed to put myself back together as a whole. That's when my journey with holistic wellness began. The 4 pillars of wellness. I am going to tell you about the 4 pillars of wellness I used to regain my freedom. Pillar 1. Mind and mindfulness. The first thing I had to address was my mind. I was constantly anxious. I'd wake up thinking about deadlines. I'd lie awake at night replaying conversations. My nervous system was completely fried. I started meditating, and honestly, I hated it at first. I thought I was doing it wrong. But then my therapist told me something that changed everything. You don't have to be good at it. You just have to show up. So I committed to 5 minutes every morning. Just 5 minutes, sitting with my breath. Some days I felt nothing. Some days I cried. But gradually, something shifted. I became less reactive. I could actually pause before responding to things. I felt calmer. That single practice became the foundation for everything else. Once my mind quieted down, I could actually hear what my body needed. Pillar 2. Movement and energy. Next came movement. Here's my confession. I used to hate exercise. I thought it had to be intense and painful to count. I'd force myself to do HIIT workouts I despised. Then I tried yoga, and it was like a light switched on. I wasn't punishing my body. I was listening to it. Within a few weeks, I realized I actually looked forward to my mat every morning. But here's what really changed things. I started walking. Just walking. No earbuds, no podcast, just me and the outside world for 30 minutes a day. Something about that consistent rhythmic movement combined with being in nature completely rewired my energy. I went from exhausted all the time to having genuine energy. Not the jittery kind from too much coffee. Real, sustained energy. And the best part? I wasn't forcing myself. I genuinely wanted to move. Pillar 3. Nourishment and nutrition. Now, nutrition was my biggest challenge because I had so much baggage around food. I'd yo-yo, dieted my entire life. I used food to cope. I felt guilty eating anything bad. I had to completely change my relationship with food. Instead of asking, how many calories is this? I started asking, how will this make me feel? I stopped labeling foods as good or bad. I cut out the ultra-processed stuff that made me feel sluggish, but I didn't deprive myself. I added more vegetables, more water, more real food, and the cool thing? My cravings actually changed. My body started asking for nourishing food. Within a month, my skin cleared up. My digestion improved, my mood stabilized. Food wasn't the enemy anymore, it was medicine. Pillar 4, rest and recovery. This one might sound simple, but it was the hardest for me. I had this toxic belief that rest meant laziness. I used to pride myself on sleeping 5 hours and pushing through. I was so wrong. I finally prioritized sleep, actually made it non-negotiable. 7 to 9 hours. No phone in bed. A real bedtime routine. The difference was life-changing. I had mental clarity I hadn't felt in years. My immune system strengthened. My anxiety dropped. My relationships improved because I wasn't constantly irritable and exhausted. Sleep became my secret weapon. My transformation. Here's what happened when I addressed all 4 pillars together. My life changed, not overnight, but consistently, week after week, I felt better, more grounded, more myself. Within 3 months, I'd lost weight without obsessing. My skin glowed. My energy was stable. My relationships were deeper. My work actually improved because my mind was clear. But more than that, I finally felt at peace with myself. I wasn't at war with my body anymore. I wasn't fighting my mind. I was actually taking care of myself like I deserved it. And here's what I want you to know. If I can do this, you can too. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to overhaul everything at once. Start with 1 pillar. I started with meditation, just 5 minutes a day. Pick your one thing this week. Commit to it. Small, consistent changes create big results. My journey taught me that real wellness isn't about deprivation or perfection. It's about compassion for yourself. It's about treating yourself like someone you actually love, because you do deserve that. If this resonated with you, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell and drop a comment. Tell me which pillar you're going to start with. I genuinely read every comment, and I'd love to be part of your journey too. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, you're stronger than you think. Your future self is counting on the choices you make today. See you in the next one.